What's good, everybody? It's your boy Showtime. Appreciate everybody tuning in like always. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Y'all come in. Y'all know the routine. So, ESPN just put out a report on the WNBA finals for game one. Now, it's going to surprise a lot of people. For some reason, don't let them move without Caitlin Clark. They always talk about the ratings. Hey, y'all care so much about the ratings. It be people talking about the ratings more than the actual basketball game. They be talking about people in the stands more than the actual basketball game. Now in 2025, we care so much about ratings because y'all think nothing moves without Caitlin Clark. Now let's see if y'all gonna care about this report right here. So pull this up on the screen. It says right here, ESPN scored the most watched game one of the WNBA finals presented by YouTube TV in 28 years. 1.9 million average viewers, up 62%. WNBA playoffs, up 16%. Now, Caitlin Clark didn't even play in these playoffs, and the ratings are up. The ratings up without Caitlin Clark. So you can't sit here and say, oh, it's because Caitlin Clark is fit. No. Y'all just look here, man. Look here. If y'all really care about growing the game, why you just can't congratulate the league for getting more attention? Like, why do y'all care so much about one player? And I love this. I actually love this. I really enjoy looking at this piece of information that's fresh off the presses. I love to see it. My thing is this. I got a question. Why the league can't grow without Caitlin Clark? Is it impossible to think the WNBA have support outside of Indiana Fever, our fans, Caitlin Clark fans? That's not impossible. They have fans. If you're a basketball fan like me, there are players around the league that was coming up. There was James Harden. You had multiple players showing up to the games. You had multiple players tweeting about jaWilson. Hey, man, if you're a Hoop fan, you're gonna enjoy the game regardless. If you're not a real Hoop fan, and you just only here for Caitlin Clark, then you're gonna be butthurt about this information right here. A lot of people feel like, oh well, you banging on Caitlin Clark's support. The reason why I do that because they're the problem. They never want to give anybody else props. They can't even. I haven't heard one Caitlin Clark fan break down her game. Actually sit down, actually break down her game, and actually do a full breakdown of what she needs to work on. Nobody's talking about that. Because I'm going to tell you something. All those viewers Caitlin Clark be getting next year, all those viewers are going to see the same old, tired, logo threes, turnovers, and bad defense if she don't work on her game, if she don't sacrifice. There was a lot of people complaining. I saw a lot of her fans like, man, Caitlin got to work on her game. Man, Caitlin got to do this. Man, Caitlin got to do that. Yeah, I mean, we've been saying it. Now, as far as the Aces, right? Aces versus Phoenix Mercury. I think a lot of people thought this was going to be a great finals. It's still going to be a great finals. The Aces just look like they're just look too much. It looks like a mismatch. It seemed like a mismatch. The Aces just way better than the Phoenix Mercury. It seemed like they're way better. And I think the Aces just a bad matchup. You know, styles may fight. The Indiana Fever gave the Las Vegas Aces a tougher matchup. Gave them more problems. Because the obvious. Talked about this plenty of times. The speed from the guards, the size. So It was the style, up and down, fast pace. I mean, Kelsey Mitchell motor just keep going and going and going. So it's a lot hard to defend Kelsey Mitchell. You know, you can see those players starting to get fatigued on the aces in the fourth quarter, trying to guard Kelsey Mitchell. Man, Jackie Young, man, she came through game 5. Jackie Young, jaWilson, they had to score 60 points. They had to score 60 plus in order for the Ace to get to the finals. That's how good Kelsey Mitchell was. That's how good Stephanie White. I thought she did a hell of a job. She did a hell of a job in the semifinals. You gotta give her credit. But again, the Aces, they doing themselves a big one in front of the whole world. The most watched game 1 in the WNBA finals in 28 years. They won game 1. This game actually peaked at 2.5. Now, I know what some people going to say. They're going to say, oh, they want to hear from Kat Engelberg. The only reason why they tune in to hear Kat Engelberg. Stop it. Can we just give them credit? Because even if you want to say that 2.5 was probably, you can't really say that. You can't really say that because the game was on ESPN. So how can you be watching Kat Engelberg? Like, she was on YouTube. You feel what I'm saying? Like, folks is crazy to me, man. Folks is so crazy. You know, they'll come up with any kind of narrative. Man, people come up with any kind of narrative. They'll find any excuse, any loophole, any kind of reason not to give anybody else credit but Caitlin Clark for the growth of the WNBA. Got to be honest, man. The league is growing as a whole. Fever fans, they're going to support their own. But everybody else got fan bases too. Like, you know, Angel got a fan base. Asia has a fan base. Paige has a fan base. Phoenix Mercury has a fan base. They got some of the best fans in the WNBA. So do the Aces. You see Floyd Mayweather at every Aces game. Usher at every Aces game. Pretty much. So, I mean, come on, man. Look, I want to see the league grow again. I've been advocating for the women to get more than 9%. I've been advocating for the league to grow. But you can't grow if everybody's not on the same page. And we're going to find out what's going to happen in CBA negotiation, if they're going to get a deal done by October 31st, or maybe down the line. Hopefully they do. This is a good sign, though. WNBA heading in the right direction. Shout out to everybody that's contributing to the growth. That's what I'm on. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the situation, though. Get in the comment section. Light it up. It's your boy Showtime.